What's going on, guys? It is easy to love NHL. It is easy to play this game when your favorite card gets a big card, a massive upgrade. My favorite player in the NHL is Nazem Kadri, and it's easy to love what EA is doing here when it's your favorite card. But let's talk about this Nazem Kadri set, what it could mean for NHL 25, and how I think it's either good, pros, cons, what we think about it, and why I think if this is something that EA is going to continue on doing, that they just need to give us a little feedback. Because if we know this is how it's going to go, it will change the landscape of how people play NHL HUT. So let's dive into it, guys. If you do enjoy it, hit that thumbs up. Leave in the comment section down below how you feel about this set and the game going forward doing it, because I love it, and we're going to go over why. So as you know, I'm working on a playoff theme team, and we're going to crush it with this playoff theme team. But first, we need to add the best player to it. So in the set, you're going to go over, and you're going to notice that there is a Colorado set. And in this Colorado set, a 6 of 6, it has a time limit. You have a certain amount of time to get it done. But a 6 of 6, you need Makar, McKinnon, Rantanen, Kemper, Landeskog, and Devon Toews. The reason you need these 6 is that was the starting lineup of the Stanley Cup winning Colorado Avalanche. So I'm going to turn this in. We're going to get the Nazem Kadri, and we're going to talk about why I like this so much as I build my team up and rearrange. So the reason I like this set is, one, it gives fodder more of a purpose than just fodder. Card collecting could be very big in this game if they did it the right way, and stuff like this is the right way. Where if you don't know they're going to bring out certain things to collect your cards for, it's going to make you want to collect base cards. Now, this is where I think EA has to be on top of communication with the community. Because if you tell the community, this is how it's going to be, we are going to drop sets every event like this, where you get a power-up card by using fodder, I think the community would love it. And they would start collecting cards. Because one, this gives a great way to make cards on the, make coins by holding onto cards and selling them if you don't like the player. Or this gives you more of a reason to hold on to your cards instead of just turning them into fodder. Because if you tell me I can hang on to opening night 2021 Toronto Maple Leafs to get myself a Patrick Marleau power-up card, then that's stuff I would hang on to, right? Like, you don't have to tell me the exact cards, but if you tell me that by holding on to my base cards instead of just constantly using them for nothing but fodder, I can get cool cards like this and good cards like this, I would hang on to more of my fodder. I would make sure I had a handful of base cards from every team just to cover my end. But again, it all comes down to communication from EA and them telling us, we love that you guys like this set. We love giving you guys reasons to hold on and collect cards. So this is how we're going to do things. You might want to hang on to more of your cards and build up a little collection so you can do stuff like this. I think that would be huge, and I really do think that it would be something good for the game. Now, while we also need to power up our team, I'm going to start with Nazem Kadri, getting him powered up all the way. But yeah, guys, I think the pros to this are it gives cards more than just fodder. Now, the cons to it will be the most heard complaint, I think, will be that you don't have these cards and people are selling them for a crazy amount. That's supply and demand. Yes, it's unenjoyable, but that's why I'm saying the pro to it with communication would be the reason to hold on to cards. It'd be like, I'm going to make sure I always have a couple cards in my collection that could go to something like this if they drop more. And they could even hint, right? They could even give hints on it. Like in week 1 of an event, they could be like, these are the 4, these are the 6 MSPs. And week 2, we're going to give you a set like this, but it's going to be from one of the week 1 teams. So then you could be like, okay, I need to start collecting cards this week from Winnipeg, Nashville, Toronto, Montreal, whatever, because they were the MSPs. And then when it drops, I have the cards in my collection. It's just, there's ways they could do it to tease us, or on Twitter or X, they could tease us with what they're going to do to get you prepared. And then you know who to save for, who to collect. But this Nazem Kadri, 95 overall, I'm really stoked to use him. I'm happy he's in the game. and I had to power him all the way up. We're gonna have to juice up Kyle Connor a little bit. I think we power him up to a 90 and then we move on. That at least gets him up a little bit, gets him usable, gets him cooking, gets at least I can, you know, play the game with him, you know, because I still got a couple champs games to do, because, you know, I still got to be kind of competitive out there, and this team is going to be fun to use. It's different cards too. Like, I don't use Brent Burns a lot. I don't use Kyle Connor a lot. Like, I never use Keith Primo. So, like, this is going to be fun. And this is what I love about team building and doing theme teams, is it gets you using different cards that you don't always use. So I'm excited to do this. Jaromir Jagr, a card I use a lot. Every year I have a Jaromir Jagr on my team. And every year I have a Leon Draisaitl on my team. But it's going to be fun to use them for sure. Building this up is always fun. I always have the most fun. And people ask me, how do you turn in team of the season cards for 6 power-up collectibles? How do you turn in team builder cards for collectibles? And the best way I can say it is, at the end of the year, they all go away anyways. So I do this just for fun, right? I enjoy doing this. I enjoy making my theme teams, and I enjoy seeing how competitive I can be with different cards. And like I said, at the end of the year, it all goes away anyways. So, like, whether you turn it in to get a new card and enjoy that new card, or you just wait until the end of the year and it gets erased anyways, or I guess it's still always there. But what's the difference is, I guess, what I'm trying to say, right? So this is where the team's at right now. And I'm going to go get Matty Boy and Umberger from the objectives, because that'll be not too bad, and that'll help me fill out the forward line. And then I still need defense, but I need power-ups, and I need a lot of them. And those power-ups will come from, like, Ryan O'Reilly, Chelios, Lindstrom, Brad Richards, Curry, and Recchi. As you're noticing, I only have a couple of more. I'm finding it really hard to part ways with the Leaf line, but we might have to, you know what I mean? It's going to be tough moving on from these guys, but this is 6, 12, 18 power-up collectibles that I need. So I'm going to have to do that eventually. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it. And leave in the comment section your thoughts on theme teams, your thoughts on turning in expensive cards to get collectibles to boost up your team even more, and your thoughts on the playoff cards, the names they've selected, and all the players. Because week 1 was a lot of reused players. Week 2 was phenomenal. I really liked how they rebounded on week 2, and I hope big things for week 3, because we are full send into a playoff theme team. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for hanging out and watching it, and until next time, guys, ciao ciao. So here we go, guys, another premium player pack. This one is going to give us all players, and can we get anything massive? We got a Lassie Thomas. Okay, let's go. Big pull right there, and an 85 Erik Karlsson. That's what you love to see. That is what you love to see. We haven't even hit the ultimate packs yet, and that is awesome. The Erik Karlsson as well is awesome. And then the Lassie Thomas.